Hi there, Patrick Floor here, CEO and co-founder of Platter.dev, the quickest way for devs to start and scale new web applications. I'm pre-recording this video, but I'll be mentioning some links and posting them live when it's played back during the opening ceremony. First of all, thank you for joining this important event. It means a lot to me and my family personally. My siblings are all involved in healthcare and in pharmacological research, including my brother, who is currently helping lead the community response in Seattle, Washington, the epicenter of the US outbreak. I hope that we can both have a great time these 3 weeks, as well as make a real difference. To that end, my company, Platter.dev, will be sponsoring the Remote Work Hackathon. This is a meaningful track to us because we ourselves are a remote-first company with 3 team members in 3 different time zones. While first responders and community volunteers triage the immediate effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, we believe we have an equally important duty as remote innovators to sustain the momentum of value and job creation that businesses provide in their communities despite the recent mass migration of almost the entire workforce to remote and work from home situations. What tools and practices can we build and share to help keep people happy, productive, and able to contribute? We also hope our platform itself will help you prototype and deploy your ideas much faster, so I'll give you a quick demo of how that works. All right, you should be able to see my screen now, I hope. All right, so this is app.platter.dev, which you can get to from platter.dev, and we can just log in with GitHub by clicking on the button. You have to authorize the first time that you set it up. But anyways, now we are immediately into the Platter dashboard. There's really just 2 screens right now in our early version of our product. One is the create screen and one is the dashboard screen. So if we go over to create, you can see that right now we can create static sites, that is websites with a React framework implementation, or full stack apps. And that's a React front end with a Node Express API and a Postgres database behind it. So we are gonna just start with a static site for demo purposes. And we will call this thing Hack Quarantine, like so. We'll hit deploy. And what the system is doing right now, although it's just one screen, is several things. First of all, we have created for you a new GitHub repository. And that GitHub repo has a standard React app. And if you had created a full stack app, you'd have, in addition to the web component, an API and a database component as well. So we create the code for you, but in addition, we also create a continuous deployment. So if we click on the website button back from the dashboard, you'll see that that's already deploying. The third piece of what we've built here, though, is if we return to the repo, we grab the link real quick and we pop this, then what we can see is any project that we've created with Platter, we can start instantly with one command for local development. That's all pieces containerized with Docker so that there are no local system dependencies. So let's clone that real quick. Go into it, and let's Platter start. All right, so it's gonna build us a container. It's gonna launch it locally. And as soon as that web server is started, then we'll be able to instantly develop our application with a constant feedback loop. Every time we save a changed file, we'll see the new results locally. And then as we push that into production, as we push to GitHub, every time that the master branch changes on GitHub, there'll be a new deployment of the application publicly available for users as well. And I'll show you how that works. Almost there. There we go. So grab that link, pop it up here. There we are. And just for demo purposes, I'll hop in Emacs, components, web, source, app.js. And if we start making some changes, there's our feedback loop. And if we add those changes, let's add an emoji for fun. push it up to GitHub. We're just going to push straight to master because that's how we roll right now. And there, if we pop over to our dashboard, what you'll see is that in just a second, there's already a second deployment of our site going out so that it will be publicly available for users. All right. So that is how Platter works. We hope that as participants in this hackathon, and in particular, the remote work category that we're sponsoring, that you'll have a blast and make a difference. One last note about prizes. We are sponsoring prizes. We haven't got the final amount yet since we just figured out that we're sponsoring the hackathon about an hour ago. But we'll be structuring them as follows. We'll have a 50% split between Amazon.com gift cards and a donation to the fundraiser for Hack Quarantine and the World Health Organization, which is on GoFundMe.com. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in Discord.